Hey, everybody. So excited that it's Friday. Woohoo! So, we're going to hop into this live stream. And today we are talking about three mindset shifts you have to make to increase your earning potential as an educator. And I am best at helping educators increase their earning potential. That is what I do. I'm excited to talk about what this really and truly looks like. So, if you're here with me live, just want you to say hello and tell me where you're watching from. If you are here watching the replay, just do me a favor and just let me know in the comment section by putting replay. All right, so let's hop into it. There are a few reasons why I feel like this topic is important, and I'm talking from personal experience. I'm talking from being in a leadership position and watching educators just really have hardships when it comes to finances, when it comes to their environmental conditions. And so I truly believe that we as educators, a lot of us, and some of us may, right? But we don't truly, at the core of it all, have a spending problem. And this was told to me by my financial advisor. I remember setting an appointment and just really frustrated at the time. And she said, "You don't spend too much, you don't make enough. That's what it is, right? So we have an income deficit that's different than a spending problem." And I also realized that part of the motivation for wanting promotions, when I'm talking to educators and we're getting down to the core of why they want to be promoted, a lot of that motivation is an increase in their salary, right? What we find is if that is the only reason, right, deep down in the core of the thing, they get in these positions, they hate it. And then they stay there because they feel like it's the only way they can increase their income. And it's not. That is what I am here for. That is the message that I am delivering today. If we don't expand our thinking around income generating activity, we're always going to be held captive in our thinking that the only way as an educator that we can get income or that we can raise our salaries or that we can increase our earning potential is simply by going to get another degree and then definitely being in these positions that half the time some of us may not enjoy you know and so I definitely think it's important to think about the thing. So one thing to think about when we're talking about mindset shifts, the first mindset shift that we have to make is that a promotion is the only way to increase your income. It's not the only way. Okay. Something as simple as looking through your home, do I have things that I can sell? Do I have things that I'm not using? That's a great way to start, right? And another thing that we have to think about is that the only way to advance your career is by going to get another degree. That is mindset shift number two. I was one of those folks who always glorified a degree, looking at it as if, hey, like, this is what I have to do to go to the next level. And this is what I have to do in order to make the money that I feel like I deserve. Okay. What I'm learning is that that is not completely true. A degree is not a ticket into a leadership position. There are a lot of us out there with degrees. We are smart. That's one thing about educators. We are smart. We love going to school. Okay. But when I really, and with my financial advisor now, I was able to just kind of match up, how much I'm spending on a degree and how much it really increased my earnings, my income. And when you look at that, it's like, okay, I still have to find ways to increase my income, okay, even after getting the degree. And the third mindset belief that we have to make sure that we shift is that wealth is impossible for educators. It is very possible. We have to shift that mindset. Okay. We have to let go of the perception that serving means that we have to do everything for free. You can serve and get paid. All right. You can serve and get paid. Do it all the time. Okay. So I think it's really about expanding our thinking around income generating activity. We have to do that. We have to do that. This also keeps us, right, from putting folks in leadership positions, making leadership decisions when it's not even really what they want to do, right? That is one of the reasons why we're seeing an influx in decisions being made that really aren't best for children. And I'll let y'all ponder on that because I'm not going to get too deep into that. But I do have a client story that I want to share with you. This particular client had been in a leadership role for a long time, okay? Um, has done at least 28, 29 years in the school system. And there were folks coming in who, were making more money than she was. And we were trying to figure out, like, why. And so I sat down with this client and worked with this client, and we had to do some mindset work first, right? That they were even worthy of a raise. But then we had to really craft that person's career story into a salary negotiation letter. And that's what we did. And lo and behold, today, $20,000 later, if you will, there was a raise and an increase in her life. And it was as simple as just intentionally crafting her career story, narrating her story in a way that says, this is how I've contributed to this organization. It should be honored. It should be acknowledged. And there's proof right here that I'm valuable. Okay. So what you gonna do about it? That was really the gist of it. And so that was a game changer for her. And I know so many educators who love the field so much that they forget to advocate for themselves. And I believe that advocacy is important. Other ways to think about, making money is changing your position, going to another position. That's okay to do. Moving is okay to do. I think that often as educators, we allow places and people to have strongholds over the decisions that we make. And I think we also have to get out of that, right? You can fulfill your purpose if your purpose is truly attached to a purpose, right? Not a person and not a place. You can find ways to fulfill your purpose in life. And I believe that that's possible. I do it all the time, right? So, the purpose of me coming on here was not just to talk to you about those mindset shifts, and I just want to review them. The first mindset shift was that we have to shift, or mindset belief that we have to shift, is that a promotion is the only way to increase your income. It is not the only way. The second one was that the only way to advance your career is by going to get another degree. That is not the only way to advance your career. You have to think outside of the box, especially in today's age, right? There are so many jobs that you're probably not even aware of that pay more that you're qualified to do. Okay. And the third one is that wealth is impossible for educators. Wealth is totally possible for educators. All right. You're looking at one. Okay. So what I want to do at this time is just extend an invitation to you. This invitation is just for educators who desire to increase their impact and their income. And whether you desire to climb the leadership ladder, or you're transitioning into a new career path, or you want to negotiate your salary, or you even want to monetize a skill, we have the experience that you need to achieve your goal. And so during this journey, it is a 90-day journey. It is a one-on-one journey. We personalize a package where you get to develop your pitch, you get to craft your portfolio, you get to articulate your value, and then we devise ways to generate leads that align with your lifestyle, with the desired lifestyle of your choice, right? We also stand out. We help you stand out, master storytelling, boost your confidence in your income. That is really the core of what we do in our personalized support and guidance. So you'll be equipped to do those things. You'll be equipped to market yourself, to market what it is that you offer, what you have done in your educational journey. All right. This transformative experience is designed for educators who currently hold a teaching position and are seeking advancement. And not just a teaching position, but a teaching position or equivalent to, right? Meaning that you could be an instructional coach, you could be a PBIS coach, you could be a behavior specialist, but At least a teaching position or equivalent to is required. Having at least 3 years of teaching experience in a variety, right? And I know that there are folks who teach in charter schools, there are folks who teach in private schools. That counts as well, right? Public schools, that counts as well. And also, the opportunity is not for individuals without teaching experience. And the reason I do that is because I am committed to staying in my lane. Okay. I can tell you, I can talk to you from the lens of an educator. I can talk to you from the lens of an instructional coach. I can talk to you from the lens of a teacher or an assistant principal. I can talk to you from that lens. And that is why I stay right in the educator lane. Okay. And those seeking quick fixes without a commitment to long term growth, this is not for you either. I am not a resume writer. Okay, I'm not a cover letter writer, and I have to tell folks that a lot because to me that is a quick fix. What I found last year when I was offering that service is that it was not sustainable for my clients, meaning they were getting into these positions with no guidance, right? And for some of them, we found ourselves trying to pull for experience, meaning that they might not have been prepared for the elevation. And so I am committed to equipping you for what you're manifesting. I'm not going to send you out into the wolves. I'm just not going to do that. And I'm not going to do it because as an educator, someone who has been in leadership, I have been thrown out into the wolves. And it's not a great feeling. It can drive you to really despise the industry if you're not careful. All right. And then this opportunity is not for educators who are not willing to invest time and effort into their professional development. Meaning, if you feel like the only professional development that you need is what your school and your district offers, this is not for you. Okay. Um, I invested a lot into myself as a leader outside of what was offered to me. And I did that because it was important for me to bet on myself, right? It was important for me to get what I needed. And essentially, it wasn't being offered at the time. All right. So I hope that this was very helpful for you. If you are interested in that offer, do not sit on this. Do not sit on this. Join me on this empowering journey, and you can DM me the word lead. That is LEAD to get started. The investment is $3,000. However, we are working together for 90 days. And I assure you, from past clients, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So I'm very excited to hear from you, and just comment if you have any questions for me. I'm definitely open to answering anything that you may wonder about. So have a wonderful week.